Ignorance, the accepted ignorance, the more you spread it, the more sorrow it brings. The more relationships you extend, the more that ignorance spreads. If someone dear to you goes abroad, to America for example, you begin to worry, to cry. Why? Because of emotional attachments. The wider your network of attachments, the more sorrow you collect. Destructive relationships only bring destruction and pain. All karma, action, arises from ignorance. The whole play of life, it's all ignorance. Chant God's name, and that ignorance will be destroyed. If ignorance is destroyed, the sorrow of death, yours or others, will also vanish. But if you don't destroy ignorance through devotion, only suffering will remain. People grieve even over small losses. In a village, an entire family was crying. Why? Because their buffalo died, and that milk was their livelihood. They acted as if they had lost everything. This is assumed attachment. Our desire for personal happiness creates false bonds. When those bonds are broken, we feel destroyed. You are a divine spark, a part of the blissful Lord, but because you don't know your true self, you suffer. Small matters break you, someone losing a game, a farmer losing his crop, a student failing an exam, and people take their own lives. Why? Because of false beliefs. You either make your life precious, or make it worthless, all due to ignorance. People are giving up their lives for a selfie. Our own ignorance is destroying us, leading to pain, depression, anxiety. But the joy within is limitless. We seek joy outside, not within, that's why we're troubled. If you discover the bliss within you, no sorrow will touch you. This body you identify with, it was never yours, and never will be. Was it with you 52 years ago? No. And how long will it stay? Who knows? Every day it is decaying. If this body isn't even yours, then who else can be yours? Yet, we love this body so much, we see our reflection and say, that's me. This illusion is the root of suffering and the cause of birth and death. All relationships, son, husband, wife, are tied to this body. And we know this body is perishable. Understand, we are in the land of death. Everyone will die. Those you feel attached to, even they may not truly be yours. God has said, mother, father, wife, son, body, wealth, family, all are perishable. Gather your affection and bind your heart only to me. Everything else will end. Why cry for what is bound to perish? All these forms we see, they are toys of illusion. Like a potter's wheel constantly spinning, with some pots being shaped and others breaking in the fire. Creation, preservation, and destruction, all are ongoing processes by the Lord. In one place, there's joy and celebration, in another, mourning and death. It's a grand illusion, a movie. This life is a deep, long film. It may last 60, 70, 80 years, but it's still a lie. In this movie, you are the director, the hero, the heroine, the villain, the screen, the set. You're playing all roles, and eventually, you pack everything up. It's all one appearing in many forms. When we watch movies, we smile even during sad scenes, because we know it's fake. But this life feels real, and that illusion is our trap. Even scriptures say, Ram Nam Satya Hai, the name of God is the only truth. But we forget that truth soon after the funeral. We treat this illusion like it's real again, and suffer. For example, if you hear news that 10 people died in Mathura, you shrug it off. But if one of them was your uncle, suddenly you're devastated. It's the relation that causes pain. Relationships are the source of our grief. But we are imperishable souls, our only true relation is with God. Forgetting that, we identify ourselves as men and women and get entangled. If we fix this, we become free in life. If not, we're trapped in the cycle of birth and death again and again. Each second, our life is slipping away. Yet, we celebrate birthdays, but it should make us cry. A year gone, 12 months lost from life. A single breath is priceless, realize it when it's your last. At that moment, you'll give everything for just a few more breaths, but they won't come. And in these valuable breaths, we haven't worshipped God or served others. Every day we waste breaths, and we celebrate. It's like losing money from your pocket and dancing. What a foolish celebration. Think, what is your life's purpose? 12 months are gone, who knows if the next 12 days will come. Instead of celebrating with alcohol and parties, celebrate with God's name, with curtain. Link yourself to the eternal, not the perishable. Death is approaching. This human life is precious. Chant God's name now so that your next birth is at least human. Otherwise, due to bad deeds, you may be reborn as a pig, a dog, or a chicken. People today are so cruel, they roast humans alive. This human life is a blessing, at least use it to chant, to remember God. So that in the next life, you don't suffer. All this pain is because of ignorance. We pray, chant the Lord's name, ask Him to give you knowledge, so that your assumed sorrows disappear. If you're suffering in a dream, calling neighbors or police won't help. Only one solution, wake up. Same for this world. No external solution can save you from sorrow. Only knowledge, only realization can. As Tulsidas said, all I saw in this world is a dream. Many illusions, only the name of God is real. Understand this, and suffering ends. We are stuck in this illusion. Take refuge in God. Chant His name. Listen to Satsang, spiritual talks. You will be freed. One listener said, I've been listening to Satsang for 1.5 years, and it saved me from depression. Yes. Satsang saves. It saves you from the cycle of birth and death. Satsang is the greatest fortune. And without effort, you are freed from bondage. Even God doesn't need your food offerings, He feeds the whole world. He only wants your love and remembrance. So chant, as much as you can, any divine name, Ram, Krishna, Hari, Radha. Chant deeply and consistently. Everything will heal. There is only one medicine, God's name. It destroys physical, divine, and material sufferings. It frees you from the wheel of life and death. Chant deeply, you'll be filled with divine joy.
खूब नाम जप करो, खूब देख लेना आप आनंदित हो जाएंगे.